Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Jen Joy Plans. Today I have this older kit from Crest Press. I believe it was the 2020 Cyber Monday mystery. And I actually got this as the Cyber Monday mystery in 2020. It was my first ever Cyber Monday mystery and possibly my first ever mystery. No, I did one of those like Glam Planner seasonal mysteries. Maybe my first Crest Press mystery, question mark. Anyways, long story long, it is a very old format and I would have loved to color block this. However, I barely had enough and had to pull in some extras of my own. So I just had to work with what I had. And it turned out beautifully. So I'm not complaining about that at all. This kit, like I said, is a mystery, but it did come with the extra full box page, and it also came with the bottom washi page because it was in a random pull. Well, I mean, of course it came with the bottom washi page. I just mean it came with the extra 15 millimeter bottom washi. Anyways, but Crest Press will always try to throw in any extras that she could. So yeah, like I said, I was a little bit struggling, but I appreciated those extra little touches. It was interesting using an older kit because stuff like the deco up at the top, I was able to make it work, but it was kind of like that medium size, like not too big that I could cut to make it work, but also not small enough to scatter. However, I did bring in this light purple foil, and I actually bought this foil bundle off of Shay from Shay Plans like a million years ago and have had it sitting. It was such an impulse thing, but it worked out beautifully with this kit. It kind of gave a little monochromatic with the purple, and then I was able to pull in light purple underlays from Plain Hannah, and I think I did it in Night Sky. I think that's the name of it. I just really wanted something besides confetti, and I've been loving that star format because it's really really close together, but also like it's not overpowering. So I don't know if that makes sense for bottom washi or for wow, I cannot talk this morning. I don't know if that makes sense for underlays, but once you see me lay it down, it will all make sense to you. Also, I apologize if you could hear Sadie with her toy or just her in general, because we all know that as soon as I start a voiceover, she is game to play. This week overall, though, was a decent week. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I feel like every week's a decent week. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a March rut. Like normally springtime, my class is doing a little bit better, so I'm feeling a little discouraged about that. However, I'm really excited about my change of schools next year, so I'm just kind of like secretly organizing and getting stuff kind of like extra ready for that, just to kind of do something exciting. I feel like when you're in a slump, it's good to find like one thing that you're excited for, or that's going well, and just kind of like work on that. And right now, that's kind of been my classroom for next year. So living on that. And then I did have to pull in a box for my sidebar just because I was so worried about pulling in boxes for the day by day. So I did cut down this lavender box, and I definitely did need it. So I definitely did not need the checklist though on the side. I've been debating, there's some weeks that I have to put in like my meal tracker or these checklists or habit trackers, and I have learned, it's so funny because when I started planning, I could not plan without them, and now I could definitely go without them. So I'm curious to know if you have something that you used to use all the time that you never use now, or what was in a kit essential for you when you first started planning. I think that is my question. What was a kit essential that you now don't even use or hardly use? And For me, it's definitely heart checklist flags. I literally lived on those at the beginning and did not understand why people didn't use them. And then I realized, oh, they had second planners, or oh, they wrote their to-do list somewhere else. So they had more room for like memory keeping and stuff. So it's just funny that my sidebar section and those checklists have definitely become that for me. Anyways, I am kind of having a monochromatic moment down with my washi at the bottom section, because the 15 millimeter was the lavender color, which I love. And then I'm kind of using that light purple foil color, and it was really pretty. I'm really glad that I paired it with that. This kit originally came with sparkly hollow, kind of like a luxe print. Rainbow luxe print. And that was gorgeous. I used that last year because it was part of the bundle. And I did obviously get the Cyber Mystery bundle. And, well, I shouldn't say obviously because I don't typically get those things, but I didn't have a choice is what I was trying to say. It just came with it. And that was back when I really wasn't using foil. So it was kind of a push for me, and I went ham, as I would say, and now this is like my everyday spread, is my old version of ham. I really loved how it turned out with the sparkly hollow rainbow, and I think I have a plan with me. I'm almost positive I have a plan with me because I was filming back then. So if I remember, I will try to link it down below, and if you like want to have a little nostalgic moment with me, and you're curious to see what the other foil looked like, you can watch that video. But I wanted to switch it up because I hardly ever repeat kits, and if I do repeat, then something has to be different. I can't do it exactly the same, So that's why I chose this foil color. Long story long. And I'm kind of been into a little bit of the monochromatic. I can't always do monochromatic, but right time, right place, and this was that. So I'm not going to show you me laying down all the bougie boxes because that just gets tedious, and I just like to chop things up. So there we go. Jump to the end. And I wish you could see the pattern a little bit better, but I just love that night sky print. It's just hands down my favorite. The little March script on the sidebar is from Sugar Pop Fizz, one of my favorite fonts, just the perfect amount of boldness. And here I am trying to lay that deco, which I talked about at the beginning. But overall, I didn't have too much to pre-plan. I ended up making that heart checklist on the sidebar. I did not use it as a heart checklist. I did not put any to-do items on it. I ended up just marking Hello March with it, which I thought was really cute because I meant to leave another box. Well, I guess I left 2, but I wanted to leave 3 to mark Hello March. And I decided to cover up the checklist little hearts. Wow, how many times can I say checklist hearts in this like span of a minute? And sorry for the ums. Okay. Refocus here. I covered it up with a cherry blossom little deco bit that I got from a sampler from Sugar Pop Fizz last year. And I think it looks really cute. Like cherry blossom trees and florals remind me of spring. Like they are quintessential spring to me. And so the pink matched perfectly, and I just thought it was so perfect. I think you're going to see it at the end. I'm not sure. I just don't think that I marked that in this pre-planning. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't have the planner right in front of me, and I maybe did that in that yellow box, and then I marked, yep, okay, I lied. Scratch that. I partially lied. I did that little cherry blossom moment, but it was in the yellow box on the sidebar. The heart checklist ended up turning out to be me marking that we had a game night with friends, and the little like game board that you'll see at the end of when I show you the final spread, that is also from Sugar Pop Fizz. Okay, sorry, I know that's kind of confusing because nothing is marked on the side, but I'm just adding in some of those deco bits. You can see that the deco, it fills it up, but it's a little sparse. I guess I could have cut, I don't know. I like how it turned out. It all worked out for the good. And I did place the weekend banner, which I rarely do, over the 2 weekend scene full boxes. The scene full boxes? I don't know. But the shining moment of this week is something that I layered together, and I got this script from McPlants, of course, and it's one of her newer fonts. If you've watched any of my videos, you've heard me literally obsess over this font, and this week's spread just made me like fall even more in love, if that was possible, with this with that font. I even like messaged Michelle a picture when the first couple days were coming together, and I'm like, I need this font for every event of my life because I was so obsessed. But since I was running so low on boxes, I needed to mark school, and I like to mark school in a bigger way. I kind of had to pull in flags somehow, some way this week. So I decided, perfect, let me just make this kind of synchronous, and I'm going to use it to mark school. So I remember seeing in Michelle's plan with me's, the owner of McPlans, that she was able to put this bolder font over bougie boxes, and it actually looked really good. It didn't disappear in bougie boxes because it is so bold. And so I remembered seeing that, so subconsciously I was like, okay, I can kind of layer this half and half, and since it's a longer word, I couldn't like split the word. So I decided I had to put it kind of right in the middle, and then I wanted to center the backpack to just really fill the space as best as I could. And let me tell you, I'm obsessed. I love how it turned out. And we'll definitely be doing this again if I'm in this situation. And as a matter of fact, I was planning for next week, or I've already laid down the base for next week. And I low-key regret not doing it again for that spread. So definitely something I will be doing in the future. I know a lot of kids don't have these flags anymore, which is totally fine. It's not something I'm going to cry about. Not that I'd cry about it, but like, I'm not super upset. I think, though, I would do it again in another way. So I'm happy with how it looks, and I just think it looks so cute, and the little blue backpacks look so cute. So big fan, and I tried to use that script as much as I could wherever possible in this spread. So I'm also pulling in a McPlans doodle. She has little character girls and character guys, and then she has her cute little pigs. And so that's what I just laid down for a tech training meeting for school. And it's in the evening, and it just takes up so much time. So I used a bigger box to kind of mark that. Oh, here's that sidebar thing that I was talking about that you had no context of. But really quick, let's go back to shows, because I know I talked about Love is Blind and a couple other shows this last Plan With Me. I forget which Plan With Me. And this week I started I watched the Love is Blind reunion, which is wild. I already talked about that, but still not over. Then I rewatched John Tucker Must Die, which I really should have looked how old that movie is. Could it be 20 years? I really should have looked beforehand. It's been out for a long time. And just, it is still as iconic as the year it came out. I'm just going to put that out there. That might be a really bold statement, but like, it's good. It's funny. It just got me. Maybe because I really haven't seen a cheesy movie like that in a really long time. But yeah, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That was my dog. She has brought me now a total of 6 balls. And if you've listened to any of my videos, you know that as soon as I start a voiceover, I even try to hide from her. She is just there, waiting, wanting to play. Okay, anyways, John Tucker Must Die. It's on Amazon Prime. It's free. If you like those kind of movies, check it out. Or like if you've rewatched any of those classic 2000s rom-coms, let me know. Let me know any recommendations. I lived for those movies. That to me was the glory day era of movies, which also might be a bold statement. But like, whoa, those movies were good. I was a big fan and still am. And that was like so cool to own those on DVD back in the day. I'm pretty sure I still have some, even though I don't even know where a DVD player is located. Anyways, off topic. Here I am. What have I marked so far? Game night. That is right. I actually got to use the game night script. It was astonishing. I tried to use as many of that like script sampler as I possibly could to just maximize this foil. I don't think I'll use it again, or like if I do, I don't know. I'm gonna have to restock a lot if I do. And we learned a new game, and it was the game Anomia. Please let me know if you've played it. It is a card game. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. We got that game with a bunch of other random games for our wedding, and it was like something we didn't register for. And cynical me was like, I don't know why. I'm just like, if I didn't register for it, I don't want it. But that's so not true. That I've learned to love like some of the most treasured gifts that we got were things off our registry. Like somebody randomly, this was so random. This is so off topic. This is such a rambling plan with me. Anyways, somebody generously gave us an espresso for our wedding. Did I register for it? No. Did I think I was going to be fine with my Keurig for the rest of my life? Yes. But then I got an espresso and it changed my coffee life. I won't say life, my coffee life though, my coffee game just immediately leveled up. All right, here we are to the end of the week, and I'm just going to apologize for my abrupt ending of my voiceover to this, but I had to cut my own self off. I was just getting really passionate about coffee and about the most random things in that voiceover. So apologies, but like maybe you relate. I definitely had double coffee today. You can tell. So this spread, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Obsessed. As you can see, I tried to pull in any and all of that script. So good. And this week was decent week. Not too much to complain about. Like I said, we had a game night, and that was really fun. I talked about some of the things that we watched. We had a lot of rain. It was all good. My dad came in during my lunch break. He dropped off a coffee for me, and we just like chatted in his car. He's done this like one other time, and this was his second time. It's like my favorite thing ever that he does. He is retired, so he can do that and with his time. And it's so cute. It's so fun. It makes my day. It makes me it like resets me going back into work. And it's just good to just catch up with him. So, like I said, this was my spread. Love it. If you have any questions where anything is from, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm more than happy to answer that. This kit is no longer available. I think I said that. And I don't know. Let me know, like I said, if you have any other questions. I kind of talked through some of the big things, and I gave a couple questions. And yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone.